Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be discussing about few of the concepts of Gann, square, circle and triangle and few price action analysis. Let's move into the video. Right here what you are seeing is the Gann logo. You can see the circle, square and triangle. This is geometry and we are going to use it to our advantage. As told several times, focus on maths, numerology and geometry. It's more than enough. So let's discuss some concepts related to that. Okay, what you are seeing here is a big square. You can see here the big one. So it's subdivided into 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's unit. So 16 equal sub-units of square. It forms one big square. You can read and learn the properties of square in the internet. You can see it's bisecting from this starting point to here. It's actually 1 cross 1, which means it is 45 degree from here top to bottom. Every time the angle it moves, you can see it's exactly at the end of the square. You can see here this box, the angle from top to bottom, it actually connects and bisects every square. So both the diagonals here and this one meets at the center. So 1 square, 2, 3 and 4. This is 1 cross 1, 45 degree. If you take this 1 cross 2, this is 1 unit, 2 unit. Every 2 unit of square it bisects perfectly. So here you can see, and the next one is 1 unit, 2 unit. From here you can see. So and so it goes on to the next big square. This is one big square. Let's say example, there is another one big square nearby here. So this just keep bisecting exactly every 2 units of square and so on up to infinity, if the squares are placed correctly. So the starting point is very important. The same goes to 2 cross 1. See here, 1 unit of square, this one, and the second one is this one. So 2 units bisects at here, the same, the 2 units bisects at here. So 4 cross 1, every 4 it bisects. 1, 2, 3, 4, it bisects. So same here, 1 cross 4, every 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it bisects. This is unit of time. Let's say 1 unit of time. Okay, 1 unit of time, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 unit of price, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the price starts from here and the time as it goes on, you see the price keep moving up, 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 and once it reaches the top, it's a 45 degree, the price and time it meets there and it gets squared out and we can see a change of reversal. That's a concept Gann used. So basically what he did was he used the angles 1 cross 1, 1 cross 2 as a shortcut to find the squaring of price and time, and if you start correctly it squares out correctly and you can see a change of trend at the connecting angle. So the angle is very important and many do not know why the trend line is actually working and why the price holds in a particular trend line. It's because it has a certain angle like 45, 60 or 90 degree angle. Okay, the flat is 180. The whole circle is 360. You can draw a circle here above this square. Also inside the square you can draw a circle. Okay, that's what he has mentioned in his logo, square. Above that there is a circle, inside there is a triangle. Take this unit when this angle bisects, it divides into two parts. There is a triangle here, there is a triangle here. Let's take this whole square, and this angle 45 bisects here. There is a triangle, there is a triangle. I hope it is clear. Let me show some more examples. This is Nifty50 daily. I have marked a simple trend line here, starting from here, perfect, and it goes on. So from here, 1, 2, 3, and there is a change of trend. So here, from here, 1, 2, 3, and from there again drops. See here, 1, 2, 3, and there is a drop. It can also come 1, 2, 3, 4, or n number of times and then hold there. The idea and the concept I'm trying to explain here is why the trend line it is holding in that way, because it is geometry. The certain square, a certain angle is bisecting here, so it is holding there. If you found that what had happened in the past, you can able to forecast in the future. So the correct starting point is important, and test more to find it out. Trend lines are everywhere. You can see here 1, 2, 3, and there are so many trend lines you can draw, and so many circles, triangles, and squares in the markets. So you will have to find it to find the trend, and if you are accurate, it can give you very nice results. Here nothing. Here what I have shown is I have taken this Gann fan. Okay, I started it from the top of the square. I have taken a square which is divided by 4, as I have shown you subunits. You can divide as many as you want for explanation purpose. I'm just showing you, so it will be very easier for you to grasp the concept. So the same square I copied and pasted it here, here, and here. Here the connecting places I didn't place correctly. I couldn't do it. There is a slight mistake. Just understand the concept. It works very well actually. So from here, the starting point, it's bisecting here. The next square also it's bisecting into 2. Next square also it's bisecting. This is the line actually. So if you see the next line here, so it is crossing the 0.5 half of the square region, and it exactly bisects the square, this square and that square here. The same goes here, 0.50 here, it is bisecting this square and that square, which means this is a shortcut. If you start correctly, you will find the next square where it ends, or its 45-degree angle. Okay, the same goes here. If you start correctly, it could be here or it could be some other place in the history. So if you find that, and it could give you nice results, and the market will actually range in squares and triangles only. Triangles is here, it's bisecting. This could be one triangle, this could be one triangle. In fact, market you can see it looks like some triangle. So down, top, and this is a triangle. From top down, this is a triangle. So again down, and it could form a triangle and then drop, or it could just drop here. Based on the prior section and furthermore confirmations, you can decide here. And this line here, it actually divides 0 and 0.25, the midpoint of that. From here it crosses 0.25, from there again into this division. So furthermore, if you divide, it's all just subunits. Let's take it as one big square, and let's see how it moves. So it's how you should see the market, and try to find the dots that are missing, and you should connect that. So many do not know why a trend line is working. So this is the reason actually. You can connect something like this. So place it properly. From here, 1, 2, let's connect this as well. Okay, here 1 2, it broke up again down to the same. This could be actually this center line, or this end of square, or this end of square line. It could be anything, so you will have to find out. So from there again drop, retest, again drop, it tried to break, it couldn't, again it went up. So simple line, it could tell you what's actually happening, and maybe in future as well it could give you nice results. With the price reaches here, it might test and hold here, and maybe further it can drop. But you will have to be very perfect and accurate in drawing the starting point. If you miss that, you might miss the direction and the price by a million miles actually. You will not get the results properly if you do not start correctly. These are the few Gann original works. He has drawn a lot of, starting point of angles and so many drawn lines you can see here. This is how he used circles. See the square here, and circles, and many more on its divisions. Too many turn lines, too many starting points. So circles are basically spirals are cycles. It's all the same. And you can see here, it could be top of the pyramid, right? Consider this as the top of the pyramid. You can see that it's a different triangle in different dimension. But if you take this as a center point, and it's actually spiraling. He has taken that concept from the nature. Everything is moving in spirals actually. You can see a sunflower and so many options, like galaxies are spiraling around, waves, and you can take so many millions of reasons and explanations are there in the internet. You can see that. So he has taken the starting point here, from there 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It's basically it's spiraling. So in a square, he has done a spiraling concept, and it just keeps going on. So in that we can see a pattern formation. You can see here crosses here. These are all the divisions, like 8 divisions of a 8 divisions of a circle. So 360 is a circle. 360 divided by 8 is 45, and this is 45 degree. Like I shown you earlier, starting from here, it actually goes here. So everything is a 45. So it's 180. This is 90 degree. So when you started from here, when it's moving spirally and it's circling, you can see natural pattern and spiraling formation. 9, 25, 49. These are all odd number squares inside the spirals. See here, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square, 9 square, 81, 11 square, 121. The same goes in the opposite side, but even squares. 2 square, 4, it starts from here. 4 4s are 16, 6 6 are 36, 8 square is 64, 10 square is 100. So natural patterns, it's all occurring in the 45 degree angle when you take this. So he has taken this and used it in his forecast and in his trading many a times. I showed you the units of square. It's divided into 4 actually. You can also divide it into 8. It can give you so many subunits. So same way what I did here. Let's see. There are so many concepts in this, but it will give you some nice results if you understand this concept correctly. I don't use square of 9, but I know the concept correctly, and I use in the chart without seeing this, because I can understand the concept, and I'm used to it actually. So get familiar with this and try to understand the whole concept. If you know this, you can implement in the market and can make some decent money in it. Okay, let's say that 225. The 225 is in this cross here. It's here actually. So its square root is 15. So 15, I'm going to add 0.25. Okay, and whole square. 232.56. So 225, if you're moving that, 232.56 is 233. It's actually here. Okay, let's take square root 15.25. So same thing, 15.25. I'm going to add 0.25 more, 15.5. So whole square is 240.25. So here 233, next 240.25 is here. So 0.25 increment, you just if you add 15.75, it will get this number. So it keeps moving in circles in the units of square. So let's say 15, we're going to add 1 to it, 16. We're going to take square root 256. It's actually right here. Okay, from here to 25, actually it has gone here to 256, 256 almost. So 16 plus 2 is 18, 18 square is 324. From there, if you add 324, there is one more circle. It just goes, and after that it comes here to 334. It's one big rotation of circle. So that's how it is all connected. It's all units of squares, rectangles, circles, etc. So you can see a triangle here. There are so many triangles here and here. So as above, here you can see so below, which is 180 degree. You can see the same at the bottom. Whatever happening in the stars are happening below. There are so many real meaning to that. You can work on it. No matter how much you rotate this, you will get the same. So understand the concept. Think in terms of mathematics, numerology and geometry. Let's see a quick look at Nifty 50 analysis. Here it's been a very long trend upside. I have already forecasted the encoded levels and few more levels you can see in that video on mark and trade. If you haven't seen the video, you will have to see in my previous video of my YouTube channel. This is my Telegram channel, price action expert. This is the group chat here, price action Forex. You can join here, you can contact me in this ID. I give my forecast analysis and regular daily updates here. This is my Twitter account. Feel free to join it and just check my Telegram account. There are 4 years of contents in it, and I'm sure you'll learn a lot inside it. Price action expert, do join and refer more. So back to Nifty 50. Here the price, this is actually 50 weekly, and it's been dropped again. It tries to go up, it couldn't break the high, again it dropped. Again there is a big candle here, and we tried to push up again. It succeeded a bit, and later we saw a doji on top, again couldn't break this high here. The same way it tried to break this low here, it's trying to break this low. So if it breaks, this is the starting point of this particular trend up, so it could actually come here. There is also a high here. From there it actually hold that, but it didn't retest in the past, but it's likely to test here and stop. But even the price, if it didn't hold here, it can likely to go 14.15 around this low. Even if it didn't hold there, it will again go to this place around 12 to maybe 10,900 something, around this region. So it's where the price it actually started, so it's most likely to hold here or here. These are the very important levels, 3 levels. 1, is 15431, 1415, and this is based on the price action basis. But if you want particular exact calculation of encoded, you should watch the previous video as I have mentioned before. And again, it can hold here 11,000. I mean 10 to 11,000 actually. So it's too soon to tell. So you don't have to forecast that it is going to drop big or massive. Once the level it gets broken, like 15431 gets broken in the weekly and daily, and it keeps dropping, we should go for furthermore sell. And when it reaches here, the market it will hold, or if it didn't hold, we can adapt based on that. So we have a forecast and analysis. So don't go blindly, all in all, to take a massive gamble and go for a sell, something like that. So based on the price confirmation on the daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis, the confirmations and the confluence, it's very much important. So we need that as a trader, as a forecaster, as a perfect analyst. Anyone can say it's going down, up, and etc., and they can give so many levels. But if you're trading, you must know your edge properly, and you should handle the emotions properly, and we need confirmations, and we should have a edge. Based on that, you should take your entries. So this is the idea. Now price, it can go up 16,600 to 800. From there it can drop. If not, the price already it has given two rejections here. You can see here drop, and it's trying to go down a bit. It's very strong place here. Actually, this is an encoded price which I have given in my Telegram. So the price, it couldn't break up. Even if it breaks up, there is a strong sell level here. We might take a sell here. As it is not breaking, you can see a clear rejection, the multiple price holding at this region, which clearly states that the price, it can move down a bit and it can drop down here. So this is the idea so far. Only if it breaks here, like 1800, if it closes on daily or weekly basis, so I might consider for a buy entry or a buy signal. Until then, we are in a short trade and short trend biased only. So this is the recent trend line for the Nifty sell trend. This one here is connecting here, and this one here, it started and it's connecting, and this is not exactly well, because this high, it has to break this low. So no trend here or candle here has broken this low already. So if it breaks, we connect that actually. So this low is broken by this high. So I've connected that high to that high which broken this low. I'm sure I didn't confuse you. It's very clear here. So this low is broken by this high. So I have connected this from there to here. So from here I have started. This has not actually broken this low, but let's assume it's going to break. So I have connected here. If not, it might range and can come here, go up a bit, and then it might drop. Many keeps asking me about Nifty analysis, Nifty views on daily basis. If there is any, I will surely give you. And this is actually a very slow moving markets, unlike gold. And gold, it moves very fast, and it has some regular weekly and 2 day or 3 days basis price action, and calculations are good in it. In Nifty, it's really slow. You can see how long it takes to range, and it's going to take a very long time for the markets to complete few patterns. By markets, I mean it's Nifty50. And don't take bigger time frames to trade. I mean, you should analyze in monthly, weekly, and daily. But if you're trading in Nifty, the lot size, I know the risk and the capital which is involved. So you will have to take this trend first. Don't have to take lots of trend. You can forecast like 30 days, 50 days, 60 days, and don't have to go for a very long forecast and stuck in a very long term trading. If you want to trade in swing time basis, it's really good. Positional, you'll have to do a lot of work, and intraday, it's highly impossible to trade in intraday. And if you're trading options, don't trade in options, go for futures and take this trend, recent trend. Which one is recent trend? This one is recent trend. So focus on this alone. What's happening here, what square it is, or what triangle, whatever circle it is, and what price action it is given, or whatever methods focus on this. And the next one is this one. So it hasn't broken here. So we shall focus on this alone to trade on swing term basis. That is more than enough to concentrate. First, you concentrate on 2 to 3 days, 1 to 3 days maximum, to see if you can able to find a trend in those particular days. And after that, you can see, you can able to forecast like I did before, like weekly or in monthly, whether if it is going to drop huge, it doesn't matter. Just take 1 day or 2 day at a time. If you master that, it is more than enough as a trader. In the end, all this forecast and analysis are to make money and to trade safely. So focus on your trading edge and how to trade. Don't get lost in the analysis paralysis, too much of analysis, or trying to forecast or travel in a very bigger term direction. Let's say if you're sell biased and in daily the market is suddenly gave us a spike here and it's trying to push up more. So earlier we saw the level 16600 to 16800. It's above the level, which means it's trying to push up more. So during that time, you take this trend here and see the market is pushing up or not. Use some other methods, confluence here, and try to find out what's happening really. If the market is still pushing up, we can adopt accordingly. So even if the market is pushing up, if you know it is a buy, don't fixate your analysis to a big sell always. Okay, so we adopt, be like water and adopt always. So that's how you survive in the markets. I hope it is very clear and I have given so many ideas. So work on it. If you have any doubts, you can contact me in the Telegram. So thanks for watching the video. Take care.